Hare Krishna, Namaste. Chapter 16 is entitled as Devasura Sampat Vibhaga Yoga, the yoga of the divine and demonic nature.
Hare Krishna, Namaste. Chapter 16, Sloka 8, Part 1. Asatyam apratiṣṭhaṁ te jagad āhur anīśvaram aparaspara-sambhūtaṁ anyat kāma-haitukam. From the previous sloka, we learned that the demoniac type of persons neither know what are the right things to be done, nor know what are the wrong things to be not done. That is, neither they know the righteous deeds that prescribed in the scriptures that leads one to worldly happiness, especially in the higher planets like Swarga, nor those means that are prescribed in the scripture to attain liberation, to attain the spiritual world. Nor do they have cleanliness, both internal or external. They do not have the right conduct either. They do not even have the practice of speaking what will be beneficial to the beings. Not speaking is one aspect. One may decide not to share the truth, which is comparatively okay, than speaking untruth. And speaking untruth is the main topic of this 8th sloka. How these asuras doesn't speak truth, but they also speak untruth. Let's understand the meaning and the translation of the sloka. Te, these asuric beings, jagad, the world, the cosmic manifestation, asatyam, unreal, is not the effect of Brahman, the absolute truth, that is denoted by the term satyam. Apratishtam, without foundation. It does not have Brahman for its foundation. Anīśvaram, with no controller, is not subject to control by the absolute truth. Āhur, say, aparaspara-sambhūtaṁ, is a product of the union of the male and the female. Anyat kim, what else? There is no other cause. Kāma-haitukam, the world has only passion as its cause. Thus they say. Translation: they say that this world is unreal, with no foundation, no God in control. They say it is produced of sex desire and has no cause other than lust. There are 3 key terms are being used here, that is used by the asuras: asatyam, apratiṣṭhaṁ, anīśvaram. Asatyam, they say it doesn't, the creation, the world, the jagad, doesn't have God as its super soul. Apratiṣṭhaṁ, the jagad doesn't have foundation, it doesn't have a base, meaning God is not its foundation. Anīśvaram, this jagad, this creation is not directed and controlled by the God. God is not the super soul. God is not the foundation of anything, and God is not the controller. Then the question is, who is within everything? Answer is, no one. Who is the foundation of everything? No one. Who is the controller of things? It's me. I'm the controller. Everything just happens by chance, that's all. There's no karma, there's no God. which are considered falsely as cause of this creation. This is their argument. Well, if God is not the cause of creation, then how things get created? When we ask this question to such people, the response is aparaspara-sambhūtaṁ anyat. Simply by the union and contact of two opposite genders, things get produced. Therefore, this all revolves under kāma-haitukam, around the lust between a male and female. By the kāma, the desire between men and women, the offsprings get produced, and that's the way every living entities get created. Whether it's human, animal, birds, reptiles, aquatics, doesn't matter. This is the conclusion of the asuras. There's no God. It is by the union of male and female that creation happens. They do not believe in the words of Krishna, as he said, Mayadakshena prakritihi suyatesha saracharam. It is under my direction the whole material world is moving. In other words, among the demons there is no perfect knowledge of the creation of the world. Every one of them has some particular theory of his own. But they all settle with the common understanding that there is no cause and effect, no controller, no purpose, everything is unreal. And they say that this cosmic manifestation arises due to chance, material actions and reactions. They do not agree that the world was created by God for a certain purpose. We have learned that the world is created for the living entities to exercise their karma and eventually get rid of the karma and attain moksha. These people doesn't believe in karma, which means one can do whatever they want, however they want to live. Not to be afraid of next life. As per this demoniac people, there is no next life. Life is one time. This world has come about in its own way for no reason. It just came, and that there is no need to believe that God is behind this creation. God is within every object. God is the controller of everything. None of these things need to be accepted. In fact, for them there is no difference between spirit and matter. That is, there is no difference between Atma and Sharira. It's one and the same. And they do not accept the Supreme Spirit, Paramatma, the Antaratma. Between these demoniac people, there are certain variation of their understanding to prove or say how this creation came by chance. It's not created by God, as God doesn't exist. One say that everything is void, a vacuum. Another one say that everything is illusion. That is, whatever manifestation exists is simply due to our own ignorance that we think these things exist. Just as in a dream, we may create so many things which actually have no existence. Then, when we are awake, or when we wake up, we shall see that everything is simply a dream. There is no truth in what we experienced. But the truth is that although some of the demons say that the life is a dream, they are very expert in enjoying this dream. And so, instead of acquiring true knowledge, they become more and more implicated in their dreamland. So there is no concept of good karma or bad karma. Enjoy life as much as one could. Another say, doesn't matter if the world is real or not. Why and who care about that? I can sense the enjoyment through my senses. Therefore, goal is to use the world for my own enjoyment. Do not care about other factors. Don't care about others. Likewise, there are so many wrong ideas and incomplete understandings among these different asuras. Mainly, they do not believe existence of Atma, which is different from body. They do not believe the super soul, Paramatma, situated within everything. They do not believe it is the absolute truth, the Supreme Lord, who holds everything together. Not only he is situated in everything, not only he holds everything, but he also controls everything. None of these things he agrees to. Well, if we say that this is what the scripture says very clearly, that Krishna is the controller, Krishna is the super soul within everything, and it is Krishna who is holding everything together, then the demoniac people say, we don't believe the Vedas, the scriptures, we reject them. In our following sessions, let's understand more in detail about these three things: asatyam, apratiṣṭhaṁ, anīśvaram. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Namaste. Hare Krishna.